Hello future tech leaders, I am Sindhuja. Based on my own experience, I know that learning the right skills can shape our future. What if I say learning was as thrilled as the tech world itself? There we go. A cloud foundation, that's exactly what you will experience. From day one, you will be immersed in the interactive sessions and expert-led courses that covers most of the widely used technologies in the zone of data science to cloud computing, which brings more light to the life of a techie. I'm so excited to help you and unlock the true potential of a technology. Well, then why to wait? Let's see what it unfolds.
Whatever members you are choosing, you can see here. You can click on update. It will be updating and it will be get updated here. When you click on this number, you can see here the first name, middle name, last name, job code, location. All these things will be start reflecting here. That will be showing under the active group numbers. And once it is being done, when you click on done, the group will be created and it will be showing as a dynamic because we have used this option as a dynamic. Static is something like you're importing a CSV file. And one more thing, if you're using static for creating a permission group and in the future, if you want to make any changes, you cannot able to go and make the changes manually from here. Again, you have to import the file with that changes created and maintain it in the CSV format. That is the difference between what you call dynamic and the static one. When you go here in a real time. Also, you can able to go and see lot of permissions. Groups will be there and after that same name, you will have the permissions also will be there. For example, now this is about the permission group. Now, if you want to go and create a permission group, how will go and create? I can able to go and create something. Let me take now. Coming into the playpool category, I can directly go and search the username or the username or user and I can able to select it. But if I just want to show you, and let's take an example as an Alex. And let me. This is a new organizational information. And you can see a company. Business community regions will be there. Let me check here. Now, what are the categories which is relevant? We have a division right. When you select division, what is the division here? This one. I can copy it. I can see I can. Country is not mentioned. Again, you have a job code and job level. Something. Do you have anything? Let's see. Department is there. Let me go and see the department here. Here, I already added it. If I want to add another category and the showing you, I can directly type the name of the user. But if you how you can able to going. Some selecting the department. What is the number of the department and select here. Copy and we can select here and paste it. You can see the leadership team department will be there. Select it and let me see. How many members are showing? 4 members are there. Got it. How you are able to show this? I'm just breaking the people pool into multiple categories that I can show you how you can able to filter. Otherwise, I can directly take the name of the user and I can able to select it. Now rest. I don't have to do anything. I'm not going to exit, exclude the people from the category and I'm just taking one done. Once it is being done, you can see the group name will be showing here and who are the members in that group that we will show you. Now coming into the permission role. When I want to go into the permission role, the permission group is being created. I'm just taking one chance. Now I'm going to select the person. Similarly, here also you can click on Create Me. I'm going to specify the same name here also. And select the permissions under the permission setting. And I'm done the user permission. For testing, I can able to take employee central effective rated and I'm only taking the view permission. And in the employee data also, I'm only taking the view permission. And in employee, I'm not using anything and I can click on done. Now you can see here only the view permissions are there. First you give the view permission. After giving the view permissions, you can click on grant this role to. That is the second step. By clicking on add here, you have a permission group. Right. What is the name of the permission group? Select the permission group. What is the name of the permission group? Be a leadership permission, click on this. You can see this is the permission. This will be permission group, which will be reflecting here. And then you can click on here. And then you are clicking on done. You are getting, linking that, granting that permission, and your whom you want to grant this role. You are granting the permission to the permission group. And this permission group, how many members were there? 4 members were there. The 4 members only having the. We are giving what permission? We are giving the view permission, only we are giving, right? All 4 members only having the view permission for whom you want to have it. You want to have a specific target population here for a particular location, that is. Otherwise, if you are clicking on everyone means in this system, how many employees are there? If you take any of the employee for them all employees, then you go and see in the employee profile. It will be only in the view. If that is the scenario, then you can take everyone and click on done. When you are clicking on done here, you can see your group will be added. Further, if you want to add another group, you can click on add another group. It will be showing here. Same thing. One permission role. What is the permission role? This is the permission role. This is the permission role. This permission role will be linked with this. These are the permission categories which you can able to go and see here. Below you can see these are the categories which will be. These are the groups which you are going and creating. It is still jumping here. These are the groups. Like that, you can create multiple groups. And after this, you have a save option here. You can click on the save. Now, once you have clicked on the save, you can see your permission role will be also reflected. Now, whenever you want to go into the permission group, and when you click on the permission group here, which you have created, now you want to see how many roles has been associated with this group. You can see the role will be reflected. First of all, you are creating the permission group. After creating the group on various criteria, after creating the group, how many members are there in that group? That members you are giving the permission role with the help of manage permission role. You are creating the role means your set of permission role is being created and you are granting that role to a granted population. And you are setting up the target population for that. In this way, you are summarizing the permission role. In this way, you can see for this permission role, what permission we have given. Only new permission we have given. And that new permission, who can able to access it? The members, these 4 members. I would request when you will try to explore it, don't use the dummy data, because this when you are using the dummy data, these users is already being connected with other permission roles. Although you are giving a new permission, when you go and proxy any of these users, and when you go and open a profile, There you can find the edit and the history while testing. For when a permission group, when any of your member, when you are proxying, and when you open an employee profile like this, for view permission, these options will not be showing because you are not given any edit option, right? It will be restricting you. These icons will not be reflecting here. But when you are going right now by taking a dummy data, that is this Alex and all these other users. For them, they are already, they may be also connected with other permission role, right? As I told you, one permission role can be linked with multiple groups. This person can also be connected with other permission role. Because of that, what will happen? When you proxy this user an employee profile, he will still have the edit or history icon, but we have not given it. But it may be a possibility that due to the other permission role, that impact will be still reflecting in the employee profile. That is the reason he is having that icon. To have a better accuracy, what I would suggest, just create your own data and only give the permissions in your permission group and check while toxic to that user which you have created. It will show in the system. Any questions here from your end? This is the process which I am trying to explain. After creating the permission group and after creating the permission role, how you want to do the testing. Am I still audible? I am still. This is a common thing, like we are setting up a permission. But how to check that the permission is working successfully or not? Suppose now I have used this one. I am using this. Alex is there. I am taking Rebecca. What I will do? I will just proxy to. I am proxying to this account. I created a proxy rights. Sorry, I created a permission. But this user can be possible will be connected with other permission roles. When I switch to this user's account, whatever permission I have given to him, and after that, when I want to open any other user to check the employee profile, he may be still having the access of edit. You can see edit options will be there. Why it is there? Because this user. Who is this user? Rebecca Watts. This user will be also may be linked with the other permission rules. There cannot be a single permission rule, right? There can be multiple permission rules. When you see here, you have various permission rules. And you can also see here, we have permission groups also. It may be possible that she may be a manager and she may be linked with other permission groups and other permission roles. That is the reason. When I am proxying to this user and open an employee profile also, still, the user is able to get the edit and history. But I have not given. I have only given the view permission. But some other permission is overlapping. To avoid that, what I would suggest, rather taking any existing user, try to create your own user and then do the testing. Giving the permission. Partially. First, you give the permissions in the permission role as a view permissions. I am into the proxy. That may be the reason it is not accessing. What I would suggest is that first of all, give in the permission role, just give the permissions to the new permissions and just do the testing. After the view permission is working successfully, then go and give the permissions. However, I have given here in the employee central effective data, I have only given the view permission. This is the system I have been solving. Let me cancel it. Hope you have understood the concept here. What I want to explain to you. When you go here, when you create a permission role, you are only giving the view permission. You can see here, you are only giving the view permission. Logically, when you are giving a view permission, the user should only access. When your user will open an employee profile, you should only have a view permission. No date icon, no history icon. If that is working successfully, then go and give the edit permission. Like that, partially you can able to activate and go and check it. In this way, you can do the testing for your RGB. Am I clear? Any questions here? If you are a support consultant, you don't have to create any permission, groups or roles. It is already being created. What are the requirements which will be coming for a support consultant? Time to time they will come and say that some permission roles are there for particular groups. They want that. They want to give some edit permission or they want to give some view permission, and they will give you the name of the permission groups or the roles. And we have to mainly the permission role name. We need to give the permissions in the production. Before giving it, we have to do it in the test system and we have to check it if it is working successfully or not. These are some type of requirements commonly will be coming in the RGB. Other requirements in the RGB. We will be getting something which is more into the analyzing. Some analyzing and investigation on some RBP set. For example, a manager will be a manager is there. A HR manager will be there from a particular country and another HR manager will be there from another country. Both HR manager will be having the same permission. But first HR manager can access all the employee data, but the second HR manager cannot able to access a particular section. It is showing a pop-up that please contact your administrator. That is the issue which comes and they will raise a support ticket and that ticket will come to us. How to check? What is the permission which an employee is having? And how to compare that permission? We have another configuration tools. How to analyze it and investigate it? That is the part of support ticket we used to get. Generally, where some managers or some HR admins or some employees are there where they cannot able to access some functionality. What is the reason? We need to investigate it and we need to inform to the customer that this is the current setup. That is the reason this user is unable to access it. Then we need to ask them, do we need to give the permissions or not? How to find it, that we will cover up in the next session. That is related to the another configuration tool. But today we have covered it. The permission groups, permission roles, and prior to that we have managed role-based permission. Is it clear up to? These are the 3 topics which we have covered in the RBP today. Yes, and finally do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel.